Hi everyone, I'm Mansi. I'm a makeup artist and a makeup educator. So, it's been long that I've been in the industry and I've been associated with Tisca for quite some time. Today I was so excited because I think we were supposed to do this, like live one on one. I think this is something, the Corona has done to us. So, we are doing
Yes,
it virtually this session. And
exactly.
I just would love to see you all beautiful ladies very soon, and hopefully, fingers crossed that things should get better and that Corona should say goodbye to all of us, and then we should, I should meet you all, and then we can have a very nice grooming session, interactive session, and share my the like ideas and how this industry works. There are a lot of things that to be discussed about. Yes.
Yeah, sure. We are going to have a really great session because beauty is a priority for all of us, especially in these days. So, ma'am, shall we start with our question answer
Yes,
session?
yes, yes. Why not?
So, first question is from Disha Gupta. Disha, your question is here.
sorry,
Huh,
sorry,
Harpreet.
Harpreet, I'm just, Harpreet, yes, Harpreet, I just, it's something like, when you are asking me question, it's something like, these girls must be thinking, okay, fine, this is a kind of a rapid fire round or like a question answer round. So you need to answer, okay, shoot.
Yeah, exactly. Rapid fire है ये तो बिल्कुल.
Yes, 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 yes,
So
of course.
all are excited for their answers.
Yes, of course, me too, I'm just excited for the questions.
Yeah, exactly. So for you, there is the first question. Please suggest some easy and quick hairstyle ideas for us during the pageant.
See the kind
This
of
is really
hairstyle
important.
I'm carrying right now. If you can see, it's like a nice soft curls that you can go for, or maybe a straight hair. So one thing that I would like to tell all the contestants, it is very important to be comfortable in your own skin. See, क्या होता है? What happens is, we just try to do something, like something out of the box to look nice. But let me tell you, the less is more, be makeup or hair. So you can just make sure whatever you're doing it like neatly, nicely, and it should suit your face and your personality, and you should be confident carrying it off. So I think this is one of the hairstyle with a nice braid or a twist and just nice soft curls that you can do. And maybe the kind you are wearing right now, that poker straight hair. Yeah, I mean that's the safest of of
Easiest,
all, easiest of
easiest
all. Even
hairstyle.
the curls, yeah,
Exactly.
the curls are really
Exactly.
very
Curls
very
are
easy.
also.
That they're not very difficult to do your
Exactly.
like hair. So I think this is one of, and you can go for a nice high pony, because that's again very,
Exactly.
very good option. You can just take this crown area that we can brief you when we are doing a grooming session, that I can show them live what all they can do. But yes, of course, a nice tied up pony that they can go for. So these are the kind of hairstyles that will really, that's the safest, I think. Most casual and safest, and then everybody
Yeah,
can do
true.
it easily. Yeah, yeah.
Exactly. Very true. And how much makeup should we apply during the grooming sessions?
Okay, so again, my the same line is less is more. So
Less is more.
whenever you are, yes, whenever you are doing the makeup, it should be absolutely according to the occasion or the, like, if you're doing, like you said, while the grooming session, one thing that you need to understand that you should look as natural as possible because see, made up look never looks that great. It might look good on camera when we are facing the camera, that that makeup is entirely different, and when we are seeing somebody live, and if you're taking a grooming class, and if the instructor is there or the groomers are there, so they should actually see you or what you are. So one thing I would say, just use a nice concealer, and a foundation which is, or maybe a BB cream will always also do, nice BB
Yes.
cream, absolutely matching with your skin tone. See, never go under the tone or over the tone, right? It should be absolutely, your skin color. So, and I think maybe a mascara, good mascara, or maybe, you can just go for nude eyes and bold lips, or maybe just a nude look you can go for, like a sheen kind of you can give to your face. So, I mean that thing, which is very important because I feel, they should be themselves during their grooming sessions because I feel then you are
True.
able to connect with them like in a good way when you're grooming them because I've taken a lot of such kind of sessions even in Triska and other beauty pageants also, so it's always nice to see them with very less of makeup and the way they are because then you get to know their personality because when we are all done up that we try to pretend somebody else, we just try to
Yeah,
pretend
true.
all goody goody or something a little superficial. So what I feel is you just be comfortable. Just make sure just you done your concealing part nicely and a little BB cream and a blusher and little lipstick and I think you are done for the day. Yeah.
Yes. And second question is from Sheetal Pawar.
Mhm.
Is the makeup and hairstyle for a beauty pageant different from the makeup done on any other occasion? If yes, please explain the difference.
See, there is always a difference what you do for the camera and off the camera. See,
Right.
there is always a difference. So I just now mentioned when we are doing it for the camera. So these days, even if you see the celebrities, if you see, I've worked with so many of these celebs, like they also they go for a very natural. Initially there was a different kind of makeups that people like the actresses used to do or the models used to do. It was all cakey and too made up. Now the trends have completely changed. So when you're doing for the camera or off the camera, one thing that you have to make sure, just don't pile on too much of makeup. Okay, so this is something very important because then when you put on so much of makeup, then what happens is at the end of the day you look little fake. At the same time, you start looking little more mature. So
Mm.
you need to understand, you have to strike a right balance. But yes, of course, the camera makeups are little different. I would say a little more elaborate than what we do otherwise because in like when we are facing for like we are doing for a print shoot, then we need a very sharp contour lines, very sharp jaw lines to be visible. So I think yes, of course, there is a slight of a difference where we teach. When I teach to my students, there's always a difference between us, how we do party makeups or the bridals or the makeups which we do for the camera. There is a difference, but still not that much because you have to be, really, really, you need to strike a right balance, using the right products, right, color complexion, whatever. See, the biggest problem that we women face is we have a fascination of looking fair in India, you know.
True.
So the if I talk about the models, like like if I'm going to some beauty pageant, because right now we are doing it for them. So
Hmm.
this is something we have a fascination for that. But trust me, guys, you need to understand. No matter what you feel that you're dusky or something, but trust me, you can look your best even if you're dusky. You can look your best and just make sure whenever you're picking up the foundation, it has to be according to your skin tone. So it is very, very important to understand these things. Yes.
True, very true. And how should the makeup and hairstyle be on all different days of stay and finale day of the pageant?
So, sorry, I didn't get your question. How you?
How should the
Mhm.
makeup and hairstyle be on all different days?
Okay.
Like,
So, yeah, okay, of course. So we have obviously 3, 4 days, just before the grand finale. And I think semi-finale and finale is always, like, you get those makeup artists, like professional ones to do your
yeah,
makeup. But of course, there are like 2 days where you have in, like, you have to do your own makeup. So for that, I think that little bit that you should brush up yourself, from some expert or take some good like a class or something, maybe a master class or something. So where you understand your skin type, skin tone, and then followed by the rest of the things. So if I talk about the looks that you should carry, you have different rounds. So, according to your rounds, supposing if you have a swimwear round, so you just make sure you tie up your hair nicely, make a nice messy bun with a nice flower on, and just colorful eyes that you can do. And like for your talent round, you can just carry a nice smoky eyes with bold lips or maybe nude lips that you can go for. So these are the kind of different looks that you can carry for yourself. But yes, of course, I always say half knowledge is very dangerous. What you see online, or maybe you see,
Exactly.
but once you learn it, then definitely it will help you a lot. And otherwise, also, Arpreet, like I feel like if you are getting into the glamour industry, so
Hmm.
I think it is very, very important for each one of us to understand little bit about makeup, because it is very
Exactly.
important
True.
to understand about your skin, what is your skin type. Because at the end of the day, we tend to make the biggest mistakes that we make actually when I was not in the industry. So, when you go to some cosmetic store, maybe one of the best brands that you go to, what happens is at the end of the day, what the salesmen show you, okay, ma'am, ये आप पे अच्छा लगेगा, ये आप पे अच्छा लगेगा, आप ये ले लीजिए.
Hmm.
You really don't know what is your skin tone. You really don't know what is your skin type. So at the end of the day, whatever products that you have bought, you feel
Hmm.
like, okay, it's not, worth it because I'm not looking that great. The
Exactly.
reason is not
Hmm.
the product is wrong. It is the reason you don't have that correct knowledge how to
Yeah.
which product actually to you choose to create your own vanity or something like
Hmm.
that.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Hmm. Hmm.
yeah.
True. Very true. And next question is from Praviti that about basic makeup and अगर बाल कम हो तो how to show them thick and for long shape face how to do makeup.
So if somebody have like little scanty hair, so one of the options that you can go for, you can just back comb your hair. That's a very
Hmm.
safest and the best option that you can uh, go for. And there are many kind of hairstyles that you can do. Actually, you can. It's like cheats that we do. If you have less scanty hair, so you just back comb your hair and put your hair this way or wherever it is. Again, it is a very technical knowledge that
Hmm.
I think which you need to learn, because see, when I'll brief it also, till the time you see how we do it, you won't be able to understand that much.
True.
But there are actually ways where we can cheat with something via hacks actually, so we can do
Hmm.
that. And one is one this back combing that you can do with your hair. Yeah.
True. And for
And
long
you
shape
said,
face, huh?
so for the long shape phase, one thing that you have to make sure, you have to make all the emphasize, first of all, no contouring for you, because already you have a long face, and when you cut
True.
it down, so it will all automatically will start looking hollow. So what you just put your emphasis over this area when you're doing the highlighting. So you do your highlighting part very well. Just highlight this cheeks area with a nice, like a shade. You can pick up a foundation which is like 2 shades lighter than your complexion. Just put it over this area, and then a nice blusher and a highlighter, and this portion will pop out. Automatically, your face will start looking little more fuller.
True.
Yeah.
Okay, after Praviti, we have a question that I want to know which shades and brand of base or foundation suitable for dusky skin. How to make base of dusky skin for looking natural. This is from Rekha.
See, hi Rekha. So this question is like you choose see, every brand have all the color shades. It's not only one particular brand which I will suggest for dusky skin. Trust me
Hmm.
on this, because every brand, so you name it, at each and every brand, right from Color Bar up till we go to Bobby Brown or some like high-end brands or a Steel Order.
Hmm.
So all the brands, they have all the range, like be for fair skin, maybe for the wheater skin, or maybe for the dark skin. So it is not important for you to understand which brand is good for you, it is firstly, you need to understand what is your skin type. According to that, we'll suggest, okay, fine, if your skin type is dry, these are the brands which are best for dry skin type. And if this is your skin type is a combination, then we suggest you some other brands. And if you're normal, then different brands. So every brand have the USPs. See, like if I talk about Huda Beauty, they have like the very dry foundation. It is not good for dry skin. So
Hmm.
it has nothing to do with actually, what like questions he has put up, Rekha, you have put up is like, which is the best for like dusky skin. So I think all the brands, they have nice shades for dusky skin. Or at the end of the day, you need to understand your skin type. Once you're done with your skin type, you'll understand. I can suggest you more, what exactly you're looking for and what's best for you. Yeah.
True. And next question is from Pooja Dio. Makeup for hooded eyes.
See, makeup for hooded eyes, I say, is one of the, universal thing is go for a smoky eye because that's
Hmm.
that's one that's the safest and that's look most classy when we talk about the hooded eyes because these are
Hmm.
very tricky eyes, very very tricky eyes, and if you have really hooded eyes, I think you should go for nice, maybe brown smoky or black smoky or maybe a blue smoky or a green smoky. Just try to use one color, on your lid because it will give you eyes more definition. Yeah.
Okay. So next question is from Khushi. Long-lasting makeup tricks for oily skin.
See, oily skin, and at this point of time, everybody, even if those who have oil, dry skin at this weather, when the weather is so
Huh.
humid and it is like, so I think for this thing is like powder fixes, using of good powder fixes and the other fixes also, makeup fixes. It is very, very important to use very good ones that are available in the market. You can use a nice first of all, you use a gel-based primer, which is very, very important. Don't use any oil-based primer or any primer which has a lot of moisture content in it. Please don't use that,
Hmm.
and just use your gel-based primers then, or either gel-based or water-based. And secondly, use good makeup fixers. Like you have very nice. We have from Gorgeous Girl. It is very good. I have used it on my clients. It is very good. And then we have another brands also. Baker Forever is there, and these are like Urban Decay is very good for oily skin. So these are the brands which you can use. And otherwise, makeup powder fixers are again very very important because but don't overdo it because what happens is when you are actually putting on too much of powder and it starts like looking cakey. What mistakes that we
Okay.
make when we have oily skin or maybe in this weather when we are moving out, we feel like okay, we should pile on बहुत सारा पाउडर लगा लेते, मेकअप टिका रहेगा. उसका क्या होता है, उसके बाद उसके बाद पूरा फेस ऐसे लगने लग जाता है बिल्कुल आटा मल दिया मुंह पे, because when you sweat at the end of the day you are going to
Exactly.
sweat, so you cannot be
Hmm.
like like it's very very natural thing. So don't overdo it. Just use right amount of powder. Use your brush. Don't use your puff. Take the powder on the brush. Just put it all over your face, and trust me, your makeup will not go anywhere.
Great.
Yeah. So if we talk about, the concealing is primer is very important. First of all, we start with the CTM, that is cleansing, toning, and moisturizing. This is something कभी आपका makeup skin नहीं खराब करेगा if you're doing this. That is
Hmm.
cleansing, toning, and moisturizing. This should be the first, and the last step just after removing your makeup. So before the
Hmm.
makeup and after the makeup, you have to follow this cleansing, toning, and moisturizing. We call it CTM. According
Okay,
to your
CTM.
skin type, yes, according to your skin type, you have to do this. So cleansing, toning, and moisturizing
Toning
first.
and moisturizing.
Yes. Second step would be your primer according to your skin type. If you have oily skin, then you should be gel based. If you have a normal skin, then it should be oil based. Oh, sorry, dry skin, then it should be oil based. And if you have a normal skin, then you can use any one of that. Okay. And if you have a combination skin, then of course the areas which are dry, you should use a oil-based primer, and with the area which are like, little oily, you should use like your gel-based primers. Then comes just concealing part. Then you're doing your concealing, then followed by your base application, then followed by your eye makeup, and then blusher, then lipstick, and on and on and on. Yeah, like that.
सेकंड क्वेश्चन इज स्वेटिंग वाली स्किन पर कौन सा मेकअप सूट करेगा?
स्वेटिंग वाली स्किन पे सी इट शुड बी वाटर प्रूफ मेकअप. सो
हम्म.
आज की डेट में जितने भी अच्छे ब्रांड्स हैं, सो इफ यू आर गोइंग फॉर एचडी मेकअप, so they are actually waterproof, smudge proof makeups. So I think like I've used recently used this gold like foundation, HD foundations. I right now I'm also I've applied, you can see the sheen coming on my
Yeah,
face. So that I've used
yeah,
that
I
BB
can see.
cream from Gorgeous Girl, and they're really
Okay.
nice. I mean, I'm really liking it. So you can use, I mean, they're really, really good. They have a complete different range for all skin types. For oily skin, they have different, for normal, different. And like, they have a huge range of,
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Products.
So yes, products. So I think you can use accordingly, according to your, this thing. So it's that.
Okay, so Sunita is asking, I have dark skin, so which highlighter will looks good?
See, if you have a dark skin, then I think you can use a bronzer. That will look very nice, and you can use which is like a little copperish, because
Okay.
copperish will complement your skin tone. And if you have a
Mm-hmm.
fair skin tone, then you can go for a little pinky and like little, like a diamond kind of highlighter you can go for. But yes, of course, if you have a warm skin tone, I don't say it is a dark. We have a technical terms when we talk about in makeup. So it is, it is not, it is a cool and a dark, warm or a, like, like there are two categories or three categories: neutral, cool, neutral, and warm. So if somebody have a warm complexion, that you need to understand that the colors of like, which are like sun colors, like
Mm-hmm.
reds or maybe deep colors, yellows, orange, or maybe like copper, gold, that will suit you more. Okay.
Okay.
So, and if you have a complexion which is like comes under cool category, then you can go for colors like pinks, beige, and silver. Then silver jewelry will complement your complexion with more, And if we talk about the highlighter, then same ways, the copperish will look very nice on the warm skin tone that is dark, which comes under the dark category. So, and if we're talking about the cool complexions, yes, of course, then something in pinkish or like a diamond kind of a thing that will go. Yeah.
Okay, good.